they're terrible. They're not cost effective on in late game, and I don't think Rain can afford to nuke this Archmage, because the Archmage does have a TP and it is Sky, so this Fiend's about to die if the Fiend is not careful. Oh, Fiend got killed. This is Rain is very sloppy with his micro here. And another Fiend's in trouble here from the Footman, and another Fiend has to back retreat. Meanwhile, the Archmage is focusing fire this statue. Maybe if Lich can do some Nova, slow down these Footmen, and the statue needs to be microwaved very carefully. And one statue is about three or four hits away from being killed. And there's a Water Elemental are slowly chasing the statue away. Meanwhile, this Fiend is does not have Burrow. Notice the Fiend does have inventory, a backpack upgrade, so they're gonna carry some items with them. And tier 3 is gonna go up for Rain. Let's see if Rain transition to Destroyer tech. Yeah, because he already have two statues on the field. Statue needs to be careful here not to get killed by this Water Elemental. One hit left on the statue. I believe 2 acolytes are gonna hop over to repair the statue. That's gonna delay Rain's economy even more. Rain is now more and more economically behind. Meanwhile, Sky's economy is booming. Sky's gonna get casters, and Sky's Mountain King came out, and this is looking really bad for Rain. Rain is so economically behind. Rain still has 3 acolytes on the gold mine, by the way. Finally, Rain decided to stop repairing the statue and compound back on the gold line. And Rain's gonna have to creep his butt off to get back to his game. I have to say. Meanwhile, Sky is gonna do creeping here, creep off this mercenary camp, and I believe Mountain King's in the middle of this, and Archmage is stay far away from this creep camp, making sure Mountain King gets maximum experience out of this. Mountain King hits level 2, and these spellbreakers are going to be the end for these Fiends. And a lot of towers went up for Sky. He's playing very cautiously, and which is not a bad thing if you have an economic lead. And there's a little exchange going to go up in the middle of the map, and one Footman gets coiled. Low HP Footman gets coiled, and another one's getting focused down. Let's see if another Footman gets coiled, and Nova went off on these Footmen here. Another Footman's gonna die. So Sky lost 3 Footmen right there from the retreating. But Sky does have a big economic lead versus Rain. Rain's gonna head over with 4 Fiends and 2 statues, maybe put on some pressure. But little he knows, the Sky already have 4 guard towers and 1 arcane tower guarding this expansion, and I think Rain needs to back away from this without any meat wagon. And Sky is gonna creep off this orange camp. He does not care about his expansion because he knows his expansion is in good shape. So he's gonna creep off this orange camp here and maybe hit Lamankin to level 3, and I believe another Thunderclap and Stormbolt is gonna catch a Fiend. Meanwhile, 2 Spellbreakers died, and Sky's Archmage gets nuked, and Archmage has to run away. Meanwhile, Sky lost about 2 Footmen and 2 Spellbreakers. Rain lost a Fiend. That's not gonna do it for Rain. Rain needs to do a lot of damage to Sky's main army. Maybe get some hero kills if he can. And finally, Destroyers came out, and that's gonna be the end for the Water Elementals. I personally think, and a lot of mercenaries gets hired from. One mercenary gets hired from by Sky, and Sky is going to back away from this, maybe TP away. I think Sky needs to TP away right now. Okay, and let's see if one Forge Troll gets killed, and the Mountain King gets TP back by the Archmage, and this Goblin Shredder is going to get additional lumber for Sky. Sky has our idle Spellbreaker here. That's a little sloppy. It happens to the best of people, because I remember casting Grubby's replay, and Grubby has auto ground forever. Finally, this Spellbreaker gets microed, and a lot of towers, and Sky is transitioned to air Griffins from from casters. And I believe Rain's gonna creep this off while throwing down expansion because he knows he cannot waste any time and not expand. Just let Sky macro up. Meanwhile, Sky is gonna creep off this orange camp outside his main, and that Mountain King's gonna hit level 3 for sure after this, and Paladin maybe hits half a level, and the Shade is next to Sky. I don't think Sky knows about this, unless he just somehow reveals it using his Goblin Laboratory to reveal this Shade. There's no way he can kill that Shade. And Sky's gonna creep off Rain's natural here, looks like, and Rain's gonna head over with his main army, try to catch Sky creeping. And this Archmage is in a little trouble if Archmage doesn't see this coming. And Mountain King's gonna see maybe the Death Knight. Mountain King's gonna see Death Knight coming. Mountain King has to back away. And Paladin hits level 2, so we're gonna see some Divine Shield and Holy Light combination from the Paladin. And this Destroyer is gonna help over, maybe do some absorb magic for the water elementals. Sky has finished creep off this, and he's gonna back away from the fight. Meanwhile, Sky picked up two Arcane Towers and the Ivory Towers, and 3 Ivory Towers, 2 on the Archmage and 1 on the Mountain King. Maybe Sky is looking to expand. It's too late for Tower Rush, so Sky is looking to expand. Get 1 out Water Elemental and throwing down all 3 Ivory Towers. I think the Shade spotted this. Let's see. No, Shade does not. And the first Frostworm came out for Rain. And let's see if Frostworm can help with the nuking with heroes. And 3 Arcane Towers getting upgraded. Meanwhile, Paladin hits level 3, picked up Orb of Darkness, and a lot of militiamen came over for Sky. Sky is going to put down expansion. Meanwhile, the Frostworm is going to head over to maybe do some freezing breath if he researched it. And one Griffin is gonna get webbed and die, chopped down. And during transition, but the Death Knight gets focused down right away. Death Knight has to be careful here. And let's see which heroes Sky is getting focused on. The Archmage was getting focused down, but Paladin Holy Lighted the Archmage. Ivory Towers came up, so that's gonna be the end for Rain. Rain needs to win this battle pretty much to stay in this game, I believe. And his Frostborn gets focused down and eventually chopped down. And the Mountain King is in a little trouble here. Mountain King needs to back away from this. Meanwhile, another Destroyer gets killed from the tower. And Paladin's in great shape because Paladin has a level 2 Divine Shield. And 2 Fiends died. And Frostworm. Rain lost a Frostworm, 2 Fiends, and maybe a Destroyer. And Sky, I don't think, lost anything. Sky lost about 2 Griffins. That's it. And Fiend, Fiend. Rain needs to do. I believe Rain right now is out of this game. And this is game 3, so Rain's gonna do everything in his power, try to come back. This is not Firebear Hero versus Savior, so we're not gonna see any. Excuse me, we're not gonna see anything too crazy, too crazy comebacks. I don't think I've seen crazy comebacks in Warcraft, period. Because the hero levels, if you lose too many buildings, you let your opponent hero level gets too high, then